Good morning, everybody. This is Christy. I am the Intimate Warrior. I thank you so much for stopping by, and as always, I send you love. Today is November 12th, and I hope you enjoyed or had great understanding through the 1111 gateway. Keep in mind that this gateway will be open until the end of the year, or the energies will be active until the end of the year. So regardless if you feel you haven't received, know that you have. Regardless of your own awareness, there is something present, and there's time that is needed for you to go through that process. And this, of course, is pertaining to each individual life. I'm redoing this video because I think I used incorrect word here with the connection that I'm going to be speaking about today, and so I knew I needed to correct it. One small word has required me to do the entire video over, and I made that video yesterday, and so I'm going to try to express what I actually had in the video. I think I basically was trying to give you my update about my experience, which mine came in on the 10th, with which began early on in the day with pressure on the head, which increased and got very intense from 6 p.m. on, to the point that I was in bed. I really didn't eat much yesterday. A very minimal, smaller snack type meals. And what was taking place for myself, and for many of you, if you are on this type of, on the receiving end. But remember, regardless of if you are on this type of receiving end, you are receiving according. Regardless, we are being enhanced. So if you have vision, it's being enhanced. If you have inner knowing, it's being enhanced. And all of these things, whatever you have currently, is being enhanced with other gifts. And we are finding more understanding pertaining to our purpose, if it's time for you to find that understanding. And so something I wanted to bring into your awareness is that we have, I went outside a few days ago, and I have spoken about this in another video, and I can't remember which one it was. I think it was something about the Alta Major video, I believe, and excuse me for not knowing right now. But you can go look on my channel to see what I have there in regards to the Alta Major. I'll do my best to go back and look as well and see what I find out myself, but I'm trying to not take up so much time, and by speaking about this now, I am taking up too much time. So I ended up seeing 2 stars in the sky that caught my interest, and so I grabbed my phone under my Sky Watch app. I think it's one Star Walk app, and I put my phone up there to see what they were. And I was like, oh, this is what you've been telling me. So, you will see in this, if you have your Star Walk app, use it. The 2 stars that I noticed were the stars in Aquilla, which was showing Altair. This is the eagle, and this is what I was speaking about in my Alta Major video. And down below, you can see Saturn, Mercury, and Jupiter, I believe. Don't quote me on those, but I believe that is those planets that are in alignment. Now the bear with me here. This is Altair is considered to be the bright star of the eagle, which makes up the northern triangle. No, I'm sorry. Look, I'm combining two things together here. The summer triangle. Excuse me, but this is not only visible in the summertime. You can also see this in autumn, which is why I was able to capture it. Except we had still it was cloudy and hazy. So this being the eagle and the call that I have been experiencing within my vocal cords, when you look up the summer triangle, and I thought I had my pages open to look at it precisely, but I didn't. You have Altair, which is the eye of the eagle. You have Vega and Deneb. You probably have heard Vega within your spiritual journey here. So, Aquilla is also in mythology tied with Zeus, where he transformed himself into an eagle. And the eagle is a representation of other within other cultures, and also a representation of higher consciousness. Deneb, if I am correct, is a swan. But when you get to this summer triangle, within the summer triangle is the Northern Cross. Now that's what I was confusing or mixing with the other one. And I'm mentioning it because the night of the 10th, moving into the 11th, I was already receiving on the 10th associated with the 11th, because the energies was already coming in midway on the 10th. So I heard the calling of the eagles again within my vocal cords, but I also saw an eagle flying across from right vision to left vision. And once I saw this, I was like, wow. So, and Vega, of course, is also attached to Lyra, so I hope you know that. Which, of course, is tied to many people's origins here. I'm really doing my best to gather my thoughts here. A lack of rest from the 10th to the 11th. Many of us went through that. And a full day filled with energy on the 11th. I did receive rest last night, but not, restful, but rest. And I feel very foggy this morning. So I'm kind of out of it. I'm kind of feeling loopy. So when I ended up waking up and putting things together, what this pertains to in the Alta major is a major doorway to your ascension. It is the transcendence chakra. Excuse me. And it's going to help you to, of course, reach higher states of consciousness. And this combination of the Alta major, which the opening is in the meeting of the skull and neck area, but it sits within your throat. The doorway is in the neck. And when connected, it's connecting, of course, from the back of your skull to your vocal cords, where it sits at, to your third eye and back, creating a triangle. So when I saw the constellation, because I have no knowledge towards astrology, knowing that I didn't know, and when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, I made another connection here. And then the calling of the eagles that I've been hearing, because that's something that God said, don't be afraid of the eagles, or don't fear, and I forget the exact quote because I haven't done my research in my notes. Forgive me for that. But anyway, it's to that term, and I remember saying, well, why would I be afraid? Or something like that. We all know the Eye of Horus is in relationship to as well as the eagle. The two eagles are calling to each other. The two eagles are pulling to each other, and creating that synchronicity, that union. Now, without the pineal gland being activated, which is the masculine energy, the Alta major is the feminine energy. The pituitary gland cannot see clearly. Clear vision is not visible to its fullest, to its highest, with its clarity, without the pineal gland, without the Alta major connection. So that's why it's so significant. Many people have their third eye open, but are still limited, living with ego, have confusion within their vision, or inconsistencies within that type of vision. Still darkness there, and no visible light. When the pineal gland is open, fully open and activated, you see light spectrum more than that darkness that you will see early on. If you are just awakening, you will see more dark and probably one type of color. Perhaps every now and then you will get coloring within your vision, but that's still not full opening. You will begin to really see light, and you will see the difference when it's fully open. So I wanted to give you this connection between astronomy and what's taking place within, and the messages, of course, that I have been giving and giving you that connection. And this is all that I'm going to talk about today. I am still in the form of receiving. Many of us are, and I had a very busy day yesterday. It was fun. It was beautiful. I enjoyed it. I was full of love, full of peace, full of harmony And I hope that was your experience. But I know things can be different for other people depending on where you currently are. And so today I am feeling a little not as good as I was yesterday. So in spirit I am, but my body is feeling tired again, and my body is trying to catch up with what I have received. Many of us are trying to catch up. So take time. It's important to take some time, rest, drink your water, and eat according to however your body is telling you to eat. Listen from the heart. I have a lot that has come through and a lot that I would love to share, and I hope to gather more thought to get into video format for you. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.